So as of today, November 23rd, the grounded patch 0.11.5 is now out, and these are the fixes that this patch will address. As of right now, jerky no longer drains thirst when consuming. Changes for Windows platforms is the game caps out at 120 frames per second when any UI window is open to prevent GPUs from unnecessarily melting. That does not sound like a good thing to have your GPU melt, but that's what this one fixes, so no more melting GPUs. Bug fixes for all platforms. Major issues is fix a major memory leak, especially with games with large bases. For anybody that has built a large base, there has been a known memory leak that has been causing a lot of lag. So hopefully this will address that issue. Ant populations properly call on load to clear out excess ants prior to saves. So what that's saying is there's certain areas of the map where these ants are just gathering together and creating a huge gaggle of ants. This is supposed to clear those out and prevent that from happening on saves. Crash fixes. Fix a crash that could happen when talking to Burgle about Burgle Quest. If you have a game where the old paint can Burgle chip had not been collected yet prior to being removed from the game. So what that is saying is there used to be a Burgle chip underneath the paint of the paint can that's on the ground by the porch. And if you did not collect that Burgle chip, apparently games have been crashing because of that if you talk to Burgle about the Burgle Quest. So hopefully this one will clear that issue up. Fix random crashes related to status effects. Other issues that have been addressed with the game is the Club of the Mother Demon icon has been flipped horizontally, so any weapon upgrade that is applied to this club can be seen on the icon. So they just maneuvered it differently so you can see what weapon upgrade is on the icon. They have flipped the spiral staircases that were placed prior to the 11.4 patch. This way they will render correctly. They've also flipped acorn railings to render them correctly. For the Xbox platforms, they greatly reduced memory usage to prevent crashes on the Xbox One when loading from a save prior to the .11 Hot and Hazy update that had a lot of buildings created in them. So what that is basically saying is if you had a lot of buildings built prior to the Hot and Hazy update and you're still using those saves, the memory usage has been reduced to prevent crashes and lag when you're playing that game. They've also fixed the crash related on suspend resume related to audio reinitialization. So with that, that is what the patch 11.5 addresses. And if you have any issues or questions about issues that you may be having in your game, you could come over to the issue tracker. And on this page, I will go ahead and link this page below. But right here, if you need to report a bug, right here is where you can go ahead and do it. And here is a list of all the major issues that are being investigated or worked on or needs our help or have workarounds. As you can see, they have little icons next to them to tell you what is going on with it. So if you are having any issues with your game, come over to this page right here and look at these different issues that they are currently aware of and being worked on. If you do not see it here, you could also go to the Grounded forums or the Discord channel to search for them there. And if you still don't see them, you can go ahead and come back and report a bug on this page right here. And I will go ahead and link this page below as well. So if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and please leave them below. And once again, you guys have a great time out there exploring your backyard. I am Magic Flying Potato, and I am out.